Let me ask you something, and be honest with yourself. Have you ever felt as though life is moving but you're not? As if everyone else is receiving blessings, opportunities, happiness, while you're stuck in the same place? Minutes pass, days pass, months pass, and yet something inside you stays frozen. You smile, you pretend you're okay, you convince others everything is fine, but when you're alone, your chest feels heavy. Your heart feels tired, your soul feels thirsty. You wonder, what is missing from my life? Why do I feel this emptiness? Why can't I find peace? Let me interrupt you with a slightly humorous thought. Have you ever opened your fridge 12 times in 1 minute, hoping food magically appears? We laugh, but that's exactly how we treat our spiritual life. We keep checking for happiness in all the wrong places, expecting it to appear out of nowhere. But happiness doesn't appear from the dunya, it flows from Allah. And right now, that flow is being opened for you, because Allah never lets a heart remain thirsty when it turns toward Him. He never leaves a soul empty when it searches for Him. He never ignores someone who is silently breaking inside. There is a reason Allah brought you to these words. Your sadness is not random. Your confusion is not random. Your longing for happiness is not random. Every moment you have lived until now, every test, every silence, every tear, was preparing you for a message that would awaken you. Allah wants to give you happiness, but not cheap happiness, not temporary happiness, not fragile happiness. He wants to give you real happiness, the kind that cleanses your heart, the kind that strengthens your faith, the kind that anchors your soul, the kind that makes you look at your life differently, forever. But before that happiness arrives, there is something you must understand. There are signs Allah sends, signs that most people ignore, but the chosen ones recognize. And the fact that you are here, still listening, still absorbing every word, means you are one of the chosen ones. You may not see it yet, but you will. In the minutes ahead, everything will unfold. Stay with me. Now we step into the part most people avoid, the part that makes hearts uncomfortable, but also transforms them. Let's talk about fear. Not the fear of spiders or heights or darkness, but the fear you hide from everyone, even from yourself. The fear of not being good enough, the fear of being forgotten, the fear that Allah may not forgive you, the fear that your life may never improve, the fear that happiness may never return. You carry these fears inside quietly. You carry them while pretending everything is okay. You carry them while laughing with others. You carry them while scrolling through your phone. You carry them even while praying. And if you're honest, you're tired of carrying them. But here's the truth you've been avoiding. The fear you're holding is not destroying your life. It's delaying your happiness, because fear creates distance. Fear pushes you away from Allah. Fear makes you believe lies, that you're alone, that nothing will change, that your dua isn't accepted, that your situation is hopeless. But let me tell you something with full authority. There is no fear that Allah cannot erase. There is no sadness that Allah cannot lift. There is no darkness that Allah cannot replace with light. The only real danger is ignoring the message Allah sends to ease your heart. And right now, this very minute, you're facing a choice. Will you listen, or will you let your fears drown out the voice of Allah? Let me give you a gentle warning, a warning wrapped in mercy, not punishment. When Allah sends a sign, when He sends a reminder, when He sends a message to make you happy, and you ignore it, you're not harming Allah, you're harming yourself. You're delaying blessings already written for you. You're slowing down a relief that was already traveling toward you. You're postponing happiness that was meant to reach you. But here's the beautiful part. Allah never shuts the door completely, even when you ignore Him for minutes, days, months. He still sends reminders. He still calls you. He still guides you. He still brings you here because He knows your heart. He knows your struggle. He knows what you secretly fear. He knows what you desperately want. He knows what will make you happy. And now, He is preparing to give it to you. But before that happens, there is one more realization that will shift your entire perspective. A realization that will connect every dot in your life. It's coming in the next minutes. Don't miss it. Now we enter the part most people never reach, the part where everything starts to make sense, the part where hearts begin to breathe again. If Act 2 exposed your fears, Act 3 will ignite your hope. Because now, you need to hear something powerful. Allah does not withhold happiness from you. He prepares you for it. But preparation is uncomfortable. Preparation feels like delay. Preparation feels like emptiness. Preparation feels like silence. And you think silence means Allah isn't listening. But what if silence means Allah is building something? Think of it carefully. You are asking for something huge. You are asking for something life-changing. You are asking for a happiness that will settle in your soul. But tell me, would you place a priceless diamond in a cracked box? Allah won't place happiness in a heart that will mishandle it. So He strengthens you first. He teaches you first. He elevates you first. He clears your heart from what would destroy the gift. And when that preparation is complete, Allah sends happiness suddenly, in ways you never expected, in moments you never predicted. 1 minute your heart is tight. The next minute you feel a peace you cannot explain. 1 minute you think you're alone. The next minute you feel a closeness to Allah you've never felt before. 1 minute you're crying. The next minute you're overwhelmed by a calm that feels supernatural. And it is supernatural, because it is from Allah. But here's the exciting part you never realized. Every moment of sadness you felt before was actually clearing space for happiness. Every disappointment was replacing something harmful with something better. Every delay was protecting you from something you weren't ready for. Allah wasn't ignoring you. He was orchestrating everything. And now, right now, in this minute, your heart is finally ready to receive happiness the way Allah intended. But there's something else, something even more powerful, something you may not be prepared to hear. But it is necessary. Your happiness is coming, but Allah wants you to recognize it when it arrives. Because blessings often look like ordinary moments. Mercy often looks like small changes. Happiness often comes disguised as something simple. The heart that is awake sees it. The heart that is distracted misses it. That's why you're here. Allah is awakening your heart before sending the blessing. And what's coming next in Act 4 is the transformation you've been searching for. Now that your heart is open, now that your fears have been confronted, now that hope has risen again, let me reveal the truth. Allah wanted you to hear from the beginning. Allah sent you this message because He wants you to be happy. Not someday, not eventually, not after everything is perfect, but now. Allah is not waiting for you to become flawless before blessing you. Allah is not waiting for you to become a perfect worshipper before giving you tranquility. Allah is not waiting for your life to be problem-free before sending peace into your heart. Allah gives happiness to those who turn to Him, even if they are broken, even if they are struggling, even if they are inconsistent, even if they feel unworthy. Allah does not choose the perfect, He perfects the chosen, and you are one of them. But here's the most beautiful part. The happiness Allah sends is not like the happiness of this world. Worldly happiness depends on circumstances. Allah's happiness depends on connection. Worldly happiness fades. Allah's happiness strengthens. Worldly happiness comes and goes. Allah's happiness stays as long as your heart stays close to Him. And this is where your transformation begins. Because right now, in this minute, Allah is reshaping your heart. He is softening it, calming it, purifying it, preparing it to hold a tranquility you have never felt before. That tranquility is the real gift. That tranquility is the real happiness. That tranquility is the sign that Allah is with you. And let me assure you of something with certainty. A person who has Allah never loses. A heart that relies on Allah never collapses. A soul guided by Allah never remains in darkness. A believer whose happiness comes from Allah cannot be shaken by the world. And as this video continues for hundreds of minutes, you will be reminded again and again, in different words, different tones, different reflections, that Allah is with you, Allah is guiding you, Allah is protecting you. Allah is preparing something beautiful for you. This is where the loop begins. As the minutes flow, the reminders will circle back, strengthening you, lifting you, comforting you, anchoring you. Every repetition will sink deeper. Every reminder will calm your heart more than before. Every cycle will attach you stronger to Allah's mercy. By the time these minutes complete, your heart will feel lighter, your worries will feel smaller, your faith will feel stronger, and your connection with Allah will feel unbreakable. And remember this forever: if Allah decides to make you happy, nothing in existence can stop it. Your happiness is not on the way. Your happiness has already begun.